New tonight at 10, a heads up for Coloradans trying to squeeze in their last hikes before the weather turns. You're going to want to bring a map. As trail apps do become more and more popular, trail managers have warned some are missing or have wrong information and suggest using one run by the state. It's called COTREX. But as Karen Morfitt found out, hikers have big issues with that app as well and say it could be putting people at risk.
When you set out for a hike, there's a motto to remember: know before you go. But even the best plans fall apart.
I'm already confused.
Mike Thompson lives and plays in northern Colorado.
Getting out on the trails, trail running, hiking, climbing, mountain biking.
His past includes a career as a software engineer with 2 decades in geographic information systems, also known as GIS.
The tools and techniques and software to capture, store, manage, visualize data about the Earth.
His passions collided when he started using the state's app, Colorado Trail Explorer, or COTREX, to navigate.
I immediately noticed there were a lot of trails that were wrong.
He reported that information but never saw any changes and showed us some examples of trails that were mislocated.
About 100-foot difference.
Misnamed.
And this sign says Hobbit, and this says we're on reroute. I don't see whoop-de-doos at all on COTREX.
And some missing altogether or on the app, but not in reality.
Well, the app says there should be a junction here. We should be able to turn right. Obviously, there's nothing here.
His concern heightened when one of them, Fox Creek Trail, became the focus of a search for a lost hiker.
And I had tried to hike it a number of years ago, and at some point there was so much flood debris from 2013 that I just gave up. And so when I saw it in COTREX, I alerted them, and then I heard about that someone had gotten lost and unfortunately passed away in that general area. And then I reached out to COTREX again.
Shortly after, he got an email from Colorado Parks and Wildlife, the department running the app, that the trail would be removed, despite prior communication that changes would only come from an official source.
Get your verified Colorado trail info from COTREX.
CPW relies on land managers like the Forest Service, national parks, or individual counties for their trail information. Different from commercial apps that rely on crowdsourcing for information.
In other words, people are able to contribute information to it, residents and trail visitors, and oftentimes that information can be questionable.
Jefferson County Ranger Marianne Bonnell says her team sends updates to COTREX regularly, and rarely is there a lag in the information making it to the app.
Say our trails team decides to do a reroute. Our trails team will walk the trail and provide a GIS data set to our GIS team.
They're one of 8 agencies behind NoCo Places, a group working to address challenges in the mountains and foothills from a growing population. COTREX is their preferred app.
Even compared to some of the crowdsourced, that's going to be far less of an occurrence than on a crowdsourced app. So in my mind, somebody's really looking for errors.
We took a look at the feedback to COTREX from January to August of this year. It shows concerns from a number of users. One points out a trail was rerouted and changed to downhill only, bike only. Not updating at least that is a safety hazard. Others wanting better information, saying, quote, "Can someone recommend a more reliable source for trail conditions?" Colorado Parks and Wildlife declined an interview, but say frequency of their map updates are made on a case-by-case basis. In a statement saying in some cases, agencies require their staff to go and field verify reported discrepancies so they can ensure their data is updated accurately and there are not any user-created trails being referenced. We leave the final decision up to our land management partners, which can take some additional time to make those corrections.
Write a program to go.
For Thompson,
it should be as accurate as possible.
I'm Karen Morfitt covering Colorado First.
Well, in general, backcountry experts say that the best option is to have multiple options for navigation. Most trailheads do provide paper maps, or you can snap a photo of the map there as well. Another suggestion is to find a hiking group or someone familiar with the area.